Amis pirates, bonsoir. Pirate friends, good evening. I am doing this video in English and it is addressed to the President of France, Monsieur Emmanuel Macron. I am doing it in English because you do not seem to take any notice and listen to the people of France when addressed in French. Therefore, I am taking the chance in addressing it to you in the Shakespeare tongue. I would like to know, when is it that the law, LAW, is going to be applied in France? The law for everybody, including governments and presidents. I know I sound like Inspector Cluzot, but the law is the law, no matter who you are. The law I'm referring to is the one from 1975, reissued in 2005 by previous governments in regards to the accessibility, the access for disabled people in public places. You have, Mr. President, since you're coming into the head of France, voted several laws and applied them, like the one from the 1st of July in regards to reducing the speed limit on the roads from 90 kilometers to 80 kilometers. The fines will go, per your point of view, to the hospitals. I am not here to argue and debate on this issue and what you will do with public funds. Also, you are in the process in voting a law, or it has already been done, in regards to harassment in the streets on women, meaning fines for people, men, for example, that will whistle a woman in the street. Again, I will not debate on this issue and what I think personally about it. But you have then proved that you are capable in voting laws and putting them into places. So when is it that you will make a priority of a law that already exists since 1975 or 2005 in regards to the people with disabilities in France? You are no different from the previous governments, completely ignoring a chunk of people, citizens of this country, and their rights. So, fair enough, you do as the previous. But this message is also addressed to the French people, to les Français et les Françaises. Hello. Hello. When is it that you are going to wake up and smell the roses? It has been 43 years, I repeat, 43 years that a law has been voted by the people that you put in place and into power, and this law is yet not applied 43 years later on. Now, French people are used to fight for their rights, going on strike, but when is it that you will get up and stand for those that can't do it? That you are going to walk for the ones that can't walk and be the voice of the ones that are not heard. We have been waiting 43 years, 43, for a law to be applied. Now, you have voted to put into place a president, the actual president, with a party that is called En Marche. En Marche means walking. This has not come to the attention of no one that there is a part of the population that is not included in this movement, the ones that actually can't walk. I think it's a bad joke, or the PR from the government has a very bad taste, because I shall say it's pure discrimination. When is it that not only the president, but the people of this country will realize that we disabled are also part of this country? Are we to be all the time ignored by everyone? Now, you have reduced, actually, Monsieur Macron, the access even to the accommodations and new accommodations that will be built. It should have been 100% in access, and you have decided since a few months that only 10% will be for people with disabilities. And the whole country just kept quiet. Now, I would like to know, when is that this issue will be a priority of yours? If I would have been 43 at the time of this law in 75, I am actually, if I am lucky, 86 years old, and I'm still waiting to have access. Is it that this sweet French way of life is only for a few? Is it that this little je ne sais quoi that people like about French people are not to be included and appreciated by people with disabilities? Of course, I will go and keep going into battle, so to speak, for those rights even in a wheelchair. But it is very difficult even to go on a strike when the roads are not accessible. I refuse that it is my daughter or the new generation from the future that has to do this job and fight for the equal rights for disability people. It is not up to them to do so, because we would have failed them, like the previous generations have failed us. So this group, we're gonna say we are a group of disabled people, we reunite everybody, includes all genders, all races, all religions, all ages. We are millions in France with disabilities due to accidents in life or just illnesses. When is it that we become the priority of someone, and that those rights that everybody is so proud of are also for people like us? We are entitled to the liberté, égalité et fraternité. So I appeal to you, give me an answer. Thank you.